He can curl 170 pounds, and by looking at him, you wouldn't think it was possible, but a Waterloo inventor has created just the device to help with the task. An exoskeleton so unique, you have to see it to believe it. CTV's Mark Venema has this story for us tonight, and Mark, some pretty impressive engineering from a local man with a bright future.
It is very impressive, Nadia. James Hobson is only 24 years old, but he's already designing and building technology usually only seen in movies. All James Hobson needed was a few extra materials. Designing and building this exoskeleton was the easy part.
It's actually very basic. It's perforated steel tubing, similar to the stuff that you see on stop signs. And I just basically cut it up, mounted the cylinders on either side, and gave it a test.
Inspired by the movie X-Men, Hobson decided to build a device of his own. An engineer in training, he already had all the skills needed, plus a garage full of tools to bring this idea to life.
I'm taking parts and I'm giving them new life.
Hobson got started on the project a few months ago and says the build itself was actually quite simple. Most of his time was spent documenting the project through video, which was posted on YouTube last week.
So one acts like the bicep, and the other one kind of acts like the tricep.
Right now, the device can curl about 170 pounds of weight, and that's only at half pressure.
This is pretty much the very first prototype, so it's obviously going to continue to evolve beyond this.
Eventually, he'd like his exoskeleton to be more than just a unique talk-about. He hopes one day it'll help save lives.
You could be able to go in and, say, pull wreckage off of a person, something you probably wouldn't be able to do normally.
As for the price tag, the cylinders alone are worth about $400. Luckily for him, a friend had a few extra laying around.
It's not exactly what I'd pick, but it was free.
The next step, version 2.0. Hobson promises it will be bigger and better than the original. And as I mentioned in the report, the making of this device was documented and posted to YouTube just last week. As of right now, more than 970,000 people have watched it, so it could hit 1 million by tonight. Nadia.
Quite the invention. All right. Thanks, Mark.